Okay, let's start. I know you don't have much time, so it's a busy day. Well, thank you once again, and nice for having you. Just a short introduction for our viewers. Mr. Sam Lowe's, the one we've been following for years, many years, even since the Super Sports. So we finally get the chance to talk to you. We had the opportunity to just see you when we were at the racetracks, but now we finally get to do an interview. Thanks for your time once again, and I would like just to use the time to talk about three things. Basically, obviously, the season, how it's going, and what's happening at the moment. I was thinking, well, is this the best moment to have the interview? But, we know you're super professional, and I just wanted, let's kick it off. How's the season going? I mean, we've seen you so consistent, and last season also, and now, a couple of races that haven't been so good. What's going on? I mean, what's the plan for the rest of the first part of the year, the three races that are ahead of you?
Yeah, of course. It's never nice to not finish a Grand Prix. The last two races have been like that for us, but overall the season has started really strong. We are really competitive. We are enjoying some good times with the team, so we are quite fast in every circuit. But Mugello last time out was a difficult one to take because 5 laps ago we were fighting for victory and really saved the tyre as well and looked in a good position. So now we have to manage the situation, trying to get some points back and use our speed to get it finished on a Sunday. But overall, we're quite positive. I'm happy with how I'm riding. Just need to polish a few areas to get the job done on the Sunday, like we said.
Yeah, we were always talking about your 2013 season, like the super consistency that you have had. First, second. Just one retirement whole season, and we're just waiting, and like, okay, this is the Sam Lowe's that we know. And then it's like, okay, is this Moto 2? What's the difference? I mean, even if you can put a finger on it, what happens in Moto 2? It's I hope you don't mind me asking, but from Super Sport that you did an amazing year, and now like always something happens.
Yeah, in Moto 2 is obviously another level to Super Sport, and there's many guys that can be quite fast. So the difficult thing is to be consistent. We're riding on the limit every weekend. The way these bikes are made is more very much on the limit to a Super Sport bike. So I just improves some little areas, but it's close to being the same as Super Sport. But
it looks super difficult, but it's almost like a cup competition. Everything is almost the same. I mean, if I'm quoting you correctly, even you said that between the different chassis that there's not much difference. It's down to the rider. But how much? Because we spoke about the tires a lot. Not many people mention the tires in Moto 2. What do you do during the Grand Prix weekend? I mean, you have obviously two options front, two options in the rear. How important are the tire choices? We don't necessarily see many differences.
Honestly, in Moto 2 is that this is sort of nearly taken out of the weekend.
This
weekend we have the number 2 and the number 3 in the rear, and the number 3 I think nobody will use, maybe in FP1. So we have enough with number 2 lasts really well for the race, and the lap time is strong. So Moto 2, honestly, normally we have 2 tires, but we only use 1 in the front. Is a bit more varied. Some people like the softer one, some people the harder. I think it just depends on the riding style. But Moto 2 is about putting the lap time in every lap of the race and not really dropping the pace because it's so tight. The engine's the same, the chassis, majority are the same. Even the ones that are different are quite similar. So it's a lot more the same than other classes, which brings closer racing and different areas where you try to find the lap time or find the result. And I think this brings the limits a bit closer. A lot of guys struggle to be consistent, but obviously there's always a few that do, and that's what we need to get to after this start for the year.
Yeah, I mean, so basically, free practice 1, it's like in Moto 3. They use the tire that they are not going to use in the race just to save the tires for number 2 and number 3.
Get it out of the way.
Okay. Yeah, we got that part because it's Friday morning and we were like, Moto 3, green track, okay. Moto Grand Prix, okay, full gas always. And then Moto 2 is like, what is going on? And okay, so you're giving us an answer for free practice 1 because it's always a bit of a mystery. Like, is this the real pace?
This weekend we have more of the number 2 tires, I think, from the first session. A lot of people also tested here, so I think from the first session,
it's going to be okay, nice. I wanted to ask you about something. We don't know. Are you a football guy, a rugby guy, a cricket guy, or a snooker guy? I mean, you come from England, so it begs the question,
I'm a football and a golf guy, so I like football. Okay. It's a big sport like it is around the world, and I really like my golf. So they're probably the 2 sports I follow.
What's your team? I mean, in the Premiership?
It's not so good lately, but Manchester United.
Okay. Okay, but one of my colleagues, he's not here, but we were discussing, like, is this the season like the Manchester United? It goes down a bit, but, you come back strong. I mean, so... Okay. And Euro is coming 2021. It should have been 2020, but, you guys qualified, if I'm correct, right? So, does it bring a rivalry inside the Moto GP? I know it's different with COVID and everything, but, with Italians and Spaniards and everything,
Always nice, and a bit of banter between the people in the team, obviously, because we have mixed nationalities. Also, the guys in the paddock when it's these events, I do actually like the sport of football and everything, and so it's not that good to be English at that time because we're not doing
okay, well, but I'm not gonna go there, I'm not because with football I'm always like a bit of we have a Liverpool flag here because one of our colleagues is a big Liverpool fan, and actually guys from different teams they're like, we're going to send you different flags because you need different flags. We have a lot of stuff in the studio, and I don't know if you can see it, but a lot of different stuff. This is our actually, I don't know what it is. This is like a basement,
I'll have to send you some stuff with mine.
Thank you. That would be lovely. Thank you so much. Anyway, I know you don't have much time, so I just want to go quickly through what's ahead of us. With Barcelona, with the Sachsenring and Essen. Any preferences, or this is just like one step at a time?
Yeah, I think I just need to get back to like I was in Qatar, in Jerez. Just have a solid weekend this weekend. Get some points on the board and sort of get the ball rolling again. And Sachsenring and Essen are two tracks that I really enjoy. So hopefully this track where we had a podium last year, we can get a good result in Barcelona and then take that to two good races going into the summer break. So we need to get months back and get back on the board, and I'm sure we can do that.
Yeah, just one more question. I mean, you're going with, this is a team related question. I mean, you're in a super competitive team. You guys been champions, and you're against the IO team, and also VR46. If we look, I mean, they are a little bit, a lot of the team has moved to MotoGP, but how much is there of a competition between teams? Because we are seeing Remy and Raul being super competitive. Also, the team, is it also like that little bit that it's necessary to have, to be fighting for the championship? How much the team can help?
I think a big difference. I noticed that when I joined the team last year, the team help a lot in all aspects of the race weekend. So, at the minute it's a little bit harder for my teammate, but I'm sure in the next races he will also become stronger. And when there can be two of us at the front together, I think we can make a bigger step.
Okay.
So we're helping each other a lot at the minute. The two, like say Remy and Fernandez. So
yeah.
We need to
is it the exchange of information, or just pacing yourself around the track, or is it both?
There's a bit of both also. On a race weekend is not that many sessions, so if you're both on a similar pace directly, you have a few more things to compare. So it definitely helps, and I think in all the top teams to have two riders at the front is the goal, and something that can keep them there. So I'm sure we'll be back there in the next race.
Nice. Well, thank you for your time. I don't want to hold you up. We had the interview with your brother last year, so now we spoke to both of you. One day we hopefully will get to see you again in person. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Thank you so much, and have a great weekend.
Thank you, mate. Bye.
Enjoy. Bye-bye.